But isn't the point of art less what people put into it and more what people get out of it?
Is that the point of art?
I hated sleeping. It felt like the most time-wasting thing any living creature could do, so I tried to avoid it as much as I could. I slept mostly around 4 hours a day to use the other 20 to the fullest, but it wasn't possible. If you're not well rested, all day long you're tired. Even machines need to shut down from time to time, so what makes us think that we can just go overdrive mode 24/7? But efficiency was just one part of the problem. I could get around sleeping for 6 hours a day and be functional, but in 2022, life became so hard for me. It was in the early days of 2022 when it started, and as time went on, the mental pressure got worse and worse, and it affected my sleep, and more importantly, my dreams. Or should I say, my nightmares. I started having these crazy dreams where telling the difference between reality and the world of sleep became so hard. These crazy dreams within dreams where they put me in most unchained and unhinged version of myself. Or sometimes the most powerless version to experience the most extreme situations and react to them in a way I would never do in real life. When I woke up, it took me like 15 minutes to be actually sure that I am really awake. As my problems in real life became worse, my mental pressure got heavier with it, and my nightmares became more extreme and terrifying, so I didn't want to sleep anymore. I would stay awake as much as I could, sometimes for 20 hours and even sometimes 36 hours, until my body couldn't take it anymore and I would be unconscious. I was afraid of sleeping on my own, so I tired myself out and avoided sleeping until it wouldn't be physically possible to be awake, till my brain shuts itself down. Welcome, travelers, to the Midnight Mission. I am Mr. Pryor, and tonight's mission is about the importance of dreams. As I told you, my sleep was messed up last year, and my fear of nightmares and how real they felt brought me to the point of getting constant headaches and worse, heartaches because of not sleeping for so long. I had this heavy feeling in my chest, and I thought anytime I could get a heart attack and die. Honestly, during those days, sometimes I wished I did. But fortunately, I stayed alive and tried to at least force myself to sleep a little each day. Nightmares never went away, and each night I tried to sleep with the fear of their terror in my mind. And every day I woke up shocked and confused till I finally realized what I just experienced was a dream. One of my biggest problems that caused me this much stress was money, so going to therapy or any kind of doctor was out of options for me. I could not waste any money on those things. Now I know that I was very wrong for doing all of these. Avoiding sleep to not confront the nightmares just made them worse, and not taking any kinds of medical and mental help from experts because of financial problems was not a smart decision. I was alone and had nobody to help me, and I had to keep dealing with so many issues and keep making decisions to get myself out of that mess. But when you're so screwed in the head, how can you take a good decision? This situation continued till I watched the Netflix Sandman show. When I experienced these damn beautiful stories about Lord Dream, I was reminded of the importance of dreams. I always saw my dreams as a burden. I wanted to get rid of them if I could. I wanted to just close my eyes, be shut down for a few hours, and then open my eyes, wake up and continue with my day. But the Sandman showed me that without dreams, there is no real world. That the world of no dreams is a shallow one. I learned to see my dreams as more than just fake visions in my sleep. My dreams were my hopes. They wanted to give me a taste of what I could get if everything went right, if I get what I want. My mind wanted to give me some comfort so that when I woke up, I would have the motivation to go and achieve those dreams in my waking world as well. I did get what I wanted. My experiences in dreams were not fake, they did happen. I felt them in dream world. Now I have to get them, experience them, feel them in the real world. And for nightmares, they are some kind of warning, a glimpse of what will happen when I'm unchained, when I let loose all my anger and frustrations upon those who I hate. Or they are another type of warning, the type which is trying to bring front all of my repressed memories and bad experiences that I have sent them to the deepest, darkest parts of my brain and force me to confront them, at least in my dreams. Things that I wanted to just forget them forever, things that I thought I had buried them long time ago. It's like that episode from BoJack Horseman where he does drugs for a weekend with Todd and Sarah Lynn in season 1 and then gets crazy fever dreams. These nightmares remind me that I still have unresolved issues and I experience the consequences of not dealing with them properly. The biggest realization I got was that these dreams and nightmares were all real. Everything I saw, everything I felt was real. Just because they didn't happen in the waking world doesn't mean that they didn't happen at all. The Sandman taught me that the dream world is as real and important as the waking world, and one cannot exist without the other. As long as you are not awake, from your point of view, you can't say your dream world is fake, because that is your mind's current real world. That is what you see right now. My nightmares never went away. To this day, I still get them from time to time. It's my mindset that's been changed, the way I look at them and think about them after waking up. I try to understand them instead of running away. The message that my mind tries to send me about my desires, my rage, my hopes. I'm not afraid of sleeping anymore, and for that I will forever be thankful to anyone that had any part in creating the Sandman, no matter how big or small. My friend told me something funny when I said I'm not afraid of dreaming anymore because of the Sandman. It's because from now on, you know when you're dreaming, Lord Morpheus will always keep you safe. If you enjoyed this video and want to support my channel, please give it a like and share it with anyone who might like it or find it useful. I wish you a beautiful and safe night, and I'll see you on the next mission.